Mary? Do you need another Bloody Mary?
Yeah, I need another Bloody Mary.
Alright, well, go ahead and get your Bloody Mary.
There's something floating in my bloody... Oh, it's ice.
I was gonna... It's like... Oh, it's just spit. What?
A snot shot. And your friend next to you shoots it. Talk to Mr. Banana Man.
Yo, Banana Mans. How you doing, buddy? Here, let's get you on camera, bro. Yeah, Mr. Banana Mans. How you doing, bud? Oh, well, yeah. You look pretty nice yourself, bud. You look pretty good. You look pretty good. Fucking good. So, anything new this week? Kill anybody? Any new peeps? Oh, you're done. Oh, you're retired. Okay. Serial killers don't really seem like be a very good career, you know. I feel like the only one who had it really right was probably Ted Bundy, because you know that motherfucker like escaped prison 3 times to go out and kill people again. I don't know, some kind of devotion in that. You got to respect the devotion in the craft. No, nothing after that.
I might just be drinking straight vodka.
Oh boy. Oh no. We gotta get into another fucking, you gotta get into another rant about Christians again.
Fuck, do I want to mix this shit with cranberry juice?
I have tea.
Is vodka and cranberry juice a thing?
Did you hear Banana Man's?
No, what did he say?
He said fucking cranberry juice, you puss.
Okay.
I added the puss part.
Cranana man.
Cranberry puss.
Cranberry man.
Cranberry puss. Oh yeah.
You're
gonna have to zoom in on Banana Man for this part, bro.
My man.
So Mr. Mans, can I call you Nana? No? Okay, I'll call you Bands.
Get off that old lady bullshit.
Bands.
Nana.
So, Bands. How, I already asked you that. How are things? You didn't tell AJ.
I'm really sorry to hear about that, dude.
Well, he just told me that everything was okay. He said everything's fine. Oh, he said he retired from, serial killerism.
Serial killerism?
Yeah. Well, it was a religion at some point.
I don't know, I feel like he's pretty more okay with opening up to me, considering you were a fucking asshole to him last episode.
Hey, I mean, we have bonded since then, and I think it's a beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Okay. Well, I hope you're not a fucking enabler and get him back into serial killerism.
Suicidism?
Don't switch into that either.
Church of Euthanasia?
He's switching out one bad thing for an even worse thing.
Well, he needs to join the Church of Bedlam, dude.
You can be a reformed serial killerist, but you cannot be a reformed suicidist. Really. Unless you're really fucking terrible at it.
We got new...
There are people who are terrible at it.
AJ, we got a fucking laugh track now.
Oh, that's gonna get some play.
Oh, definitely. I hope, hold on. This... Hey, baby. Hey,
Giggity.
Hold on, let me play it again, because I don't think it picked up. That's better. There we go.
Hey.
So, moment of silence for our old soundboard that I had to wipe.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
3, 2, 1. What up?
What is up?
What up? Mr. Banana Man's is back.
The man. This is who the show is really all about.
Yeah, this is not the Podunk punks anymore. I'm LordMikeBedlam.
I am ScowlingAl.
We are not saints, we are the Podunk punks. We got a fucking show for you today.
Hell yeah, dude. Want to find out how much of a cuck we are?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I found this this handy dandy little I don't know website. It's going to tell us how much of a fucking cuck we are.
Wasn't there something we wanted to talk about?
Oh, well, I know you wanted to bring up how was work going for you there, Mikey?
Dude, well, it all just boils down to ageism and republicanism, because a lot of every fucking person I work with is a fucking repub, and it's insane.
Well, that depends on the trade, really.
I mean,
a lot of the manual labor jobs are, you know.
I mean, I mainly work with fucking mechanic people, but like, I got into the stupidest fucking argument about the wall today, you know, and it was like, it all boiled down, the whole argument. I'm just gonna spare you the details because you've heard it fucking before, but all the shit just kind of boiled down to, I don't want to pay for illegal immigrants.
Okay.
And, you know, illegal immigrants shouldn't be getting welfare when they're illegal and shit. I'm like, well, you do realize why they're illegal. They don't, like, the wall's not going to stop shit. That's
right.
Basically what I was, the wall's not going to stop them from digging under or going over, even getting here on a visa and waiting until it goes out. We need to regulate it more.
Right.
And we need, like, that's the whole thing. A wall is not going to do anything. He's like, I think the wall could be a really good thing. Cause I mean, you don't, like, now people are just walking right across the border from the desert. It's like, I'm like, then why the fuck, hold on. He was like, and here's what you're going to get pissed at. I said, why spend $8 billion on a wall when we could be putting that money into anything else? Infrastructure. We could be putting it into schools, cleaning up the bays, anything else. Why $8 million? You know what this motherfucker said?
Or $8 billion.
$8 billion, yeah. Like, why $8 billion? And he's like, well, actually, he's not asking for $8 billion. He's asking for 5. I'm like, 5, 8, it doesn't fucking matter.
Neither one's going to get any decent portion of the wall built.
Yeah, it's like, they estimated
22 billion.
Yeah,
right?
Well, I heard 32. Like,
keeps going up.
It just keeps going up, and the wall got 5 foot higher. Like, I just don't get it. I don't. But fuck all the politics bullshit. It all. I got into the thing with my manager today, and it's like, it feels like I'm busting my fucking ass. You know, I leave pain. Basically, I have to lift up heavy fucking car parts, mainly like axles. And the other day, dude, I had to push 2 fully functioning motors into a shed like 20 feet away.
Jesus.
Do you know how hard that was? And I didn't have I didn't have a fucking pallet jack or anything. But I'm not here to complain. I'm here to say, managers, if your people are not used to this kind of work, and it's been a couple months, and, you know, they're still not really getting it, you don't motivate them by telling them, you know, in my heart, I want to keep you here because I know you can do this job. But my mind is telling me I need to find somebody else. That's what he said to me. Mm-hmm. I said, I mean, what do you want to do? He's like, well, I know you can do this job, and I don't want to look for somebody else. I'm just like, why are we having this conversation? You know, like, I didn't get it. It's like, either let me go do my job, and if I fuck up, tell me, which I did a couple times.
Everyone fucks up.
Everybody fucks up, but like, we got this new thing now where the old guy that used to work there, used to shut everything down upstairs in the department. Lights and everything.
Okay.
And what his thing is one of the manager's thing is you need to make sure that the freight elevator's up and closed.
Okay.
So yesterday, he gets on me because the elevator wasn't closed upstairs. And I was like, okay, my bad. I'll make sure it's closed when I leave tomorrow. So, or my bad, the day before that. So, Friday. My bad. Friday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. So, Friday I didn't shut the doors. So Monday he comes to me and says, you know, you didn't shut the doors yesterday. I was like, oh, my bad. Or on Fridays, my bad. I'll do it this time. So yesterday I made sure that the doors were shut. I go home and I come back and he's like, the freight elevator was downstairs yesterday. I'm like, it was closed, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, how did it get downstairs? Somebody must have used it. But he's like, no, the camera didn't see anybody.
The fuck?
Yeah, the fucking elevator was closed and upstairs when I left. So it's like either somebody got lazy and wanted to take the freight elevator downstairs so they could walk to the parking lot, or there's a ghost.
It seems like they know everything when they want to know everything. When they want to be ignorant, they're pretty fucking selective about it.
Yeah, and I guess it boils down to, like, to me, my thinking today, I really had a lot of time to think because it pissed me off. Because there was a lot more said. Don't feel like getting into it. But one of the things that really digs at me is how much we have to work in our society. Like, it's one of those things where you have to work because you need the money.
That's the thing. And there's no amount of working. Like, you can work a full-time fucking job and still not be able to sustain yourself.
Yeah.
Like, depending on the area that you live, places are fucking really, really expensive. And it's only getting more expensive.
I know a dude who works 2 full-time jobs a week. 2 full-time jobs, 6 days a week, and only has 1 day to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's lucky he has that shit.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I used to work 6 days out of the week, 50 hours, and it was like...
That's no life. Like, that just...
It's not. Like,
sucks.
12 hours is a long time out of the day, let alone 8, Like, and I'm not saying I don't want to work. I mean, nobody wants to fucking work for money, Like, it shouldn't, like, nobody wants to. I read something the other day that says, out of, like, a survey of the entire world, obviously it's not going to be, like, absolute, but an average of 13% of people hate going to work, or actually like going to work.
Yeah.
And of course that doesn't count for like the 6% in China that actually like going to work. And that, those are all just the businessmen. Those are all the people who are already like sky top fucking penthouse offices and sitting with their fucking feet up in their pants off getting head from the secretary.
Yeah, they must love going to fucking work every day.
Yeah, they must love going to fucking work.
You know what? A big critique of, like, capitalism is shit. Well, a big defense of capitalism is that, innovation comes from capitalism. You have this marketplace where people are constantly competing to improve one another's, ideas and products and yada yada. But the whole thing is what people forget is that people have a propensity to create without needing to be necessarily motivated by things like income. Like, the guy who made the fucking polio vaccine gave it away for free because he made that shit because he wanted people to actually be healthy. Yeah,
like, there's no engagement. Like no one is fully engaged with their work. I mean, maybe you find 1 or 2 things that you're engaged. I don't know. Like, you work at a fucking fast food place.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's worker alienation.
Yeah, like, you work at a fast food place, and you're like, you know what? The only good part of my day working here 8 hours a day is mopping the floor. And that
fuck away from people.
Yeah, because you don't have to deal with the bosses. You don't have to deal with the fucking co-workers just bitching at you in your ear. And that's another thing that pisses me off is the favoritism. Favoritism.
Well, real quick before you move into favoritism, I wanted to make one point. And that's like about the worker alienation and everything like that. Way back when, and this is introductory shit, and like anyone who's familiar with like these kind of concepts.
Oh, they talk about butt pussy.
Anyway, in terms of worker alienation,
you can see, dude. I have you up. I'm sorry, I gotta tell you that I have you up just in the cam, and I did this, and I was like, that was fucking great. I'm sorry, good.
But yeah, way back when you worked on an industrial line, you saw the product get made, you knew what you were doing had some kind of contribution to a larger thing, or you were making something directly yourself, way back when there were weaponsmiths, way back when people had direct contact with the product.
Hershey, like, the dude, Hershey, I don't know his first name, he didn't get in the chocolate because just because he wanted money. He got into chocolate because he loved chocolate.
I'm not even saying that. I'm talking about as a worker working for a company. Like,
I mean, yeah,
nowadays,
there's another thing. Like, it's the same thing. You know, like the workers there back in the day, you know, industrialization, all that, they wanted. They liked working for it because I'm making chocolate. People love a chocolate.
Hold on.
I'm sorry,
it depends because nobody really likes working in a factory. Nobody really likes industrialization kicked in, and then people were part of this assembly line type of shit. And from there, the way things have progressed, worker alienation has gotten worse and worse off because now we're at the point where we sell products we don't see, we have no contact with the product, and most of it,
Oh, you mean like through Amazon and shit? No.
I mean, you, as a worker, don't have any contact with a product.
Okay. No, I thought you meant a different concept.
Like, with what you're making, like, I don't know, maybe you'll help assemble a part for a computer, but everyone else, you'll just see that part and then it'll go somewhere. That's it. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
You don't fuck, you know.
That's pretty much what, you know, that's actually funny you say that is because that's what I'm doing. Because all I'm doing is getting parts for mechanics for cars. And I'm never going to know what car that was on.
Yeah, I mean, that's worker alienation. I mean, to a very, very elementary degree. So, things like that are only getting worse and worse and worse. Nobody enjoys their fucking job. Nobody can enjoy their job. Your job. We are being essentially coerced into doing our jobs because there's no other way to survive without them. I mean, really, that's it. Nobody would fucking do the jobs that they fucking do if they had a choice not to.
The only people who really are comfortable in life are the higher ups. And, like, you know, there is no middle class anymore. You're either rich or you're poor.
It's
thinning. And it's definitely thinning. Like it's one of those things where it's like you can't make $25,000 a year anymore and still be able to fucking afford an apartment.
You know why? It's because a bunch of fucking people a generation ago decided to fucking buy houses they couldn't afford with this new fancy thing called credit they didn't know anything about and fucked up the whole economy for us. They want to say that we're lazy and that we can't do shit. Meanwhile, like you said, you're working a fucking full-time job. There are people that work in fucking 2 jobs at once. They want to call us lazy because we're stuck working, like, you know, shit fucking Safeway jobs and shit fucking fast food jobs and shit like that. It's because none of the people can fucking afford school, like a trade school to go to, because then they're going to just be covered in fucking debt for the rest of their lives.
I think the only way that you can truly be an entrepreneur nowadays is through music and arts, honestly. Even then, it's still like very, very like there are people out there who are famous fucking artists, but they get absolutely jack shit for their shit, mainly because I don't feel like art's dying. I feel like you can't be creative anymore. You know, like that's one of the things you were basically saying. Because even let me put it this way, there are directors out there and actors out there who don't like their job because Christopher Waltz, right?
Okay.
Excuse me, not Christopher. Christoph Waltz. You know who he is?
No.
He's the dude who played the German guy in Django Unchained.
Okay.
And he also played Hans Landa in Inglourious Basterds.
Okay. So
he was saying in an interview one time, he said, you know, I didn't want to get into acting. It was just my family thing. So he basically got coerced into he wanted to do theater. He didn't want to do like movies. But he basically got coerced because he was in this line of actors, kind of like the Barrymores and shit, that were super famous. So he had only one real way to go, and that was acting.
Have you ever read Fences by August Wilson?
No.
Yeah, you have. It's that play with the black family. Who the hell said I got to like you, boy?
Fences?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not talking about like?
Nope, that's Fences. That's where it's like, Dad, why don't you like me? Who the hell said I got to like you, boy? Come here. Don't I put food on your table every day? Yeah. Don't I fucking put clothes? You got clothes on your back? Yeah. Well, who the fuck says I got to like you? Does that ring any bells?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think I did that one.
Well, a central theme in that is that his son wants to go off and play baseball, but he's like, nah, see, it's a white man's sport, you know, they're gonna fucking, doesn't matter how good you fucking hit, if you black, they're gonna keep you on the fucking yada yada, they're gonna take advantage of you, why don't you get yourself a real job, it's like a trade, something that they can't take away from you, you know, so that was...
Was Sammy Sosa a thing yet?
I think their thing was...
Excuse me, not Sammy Sosa, Babe Ruth. Was Babe Ruth a thing yet?
Well, yeah, I think their thing was Jackie Robinson at the time.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to read you a... did you have something you wanted to add?
Well, I mean, that's pretty much... That's almost pretty much it. It's just... It's one of those things that's been really bothering me lately, because it's like... Looking at people who can, you know, easily grab anything creative and make something on it, even when it sucks, is so disheartening. Because I just feel like, this is going to sound cliche as shit, but I just feel like the general public and but not like the seculars are just drones. You know, like I feel like,
I mean, even some of the secular people are fucking drone. Like, atheism is not synonymous with, you know.
I don't mean really secular. I guess, like, you know, like the 1% of people that think like us.
Right.
You know, like, we look at it as this is reality and this is not how reality should be. This is just morphing into some kind of fucking corporate oligarchy that we can't get out of.
Oh yeah, I mean, a few companies fucking control our entire lives. We'll get into that in a fucking minute. Man, the more you like go on about our situations in society,
you're gonna burn your finger, bro. Ow.
Yeah. But the more you go on about society, and you know, like, this is the reality that's being fed to us, and we're, you know, we can't even articulate our own freedom because we don't even know that we're not free. We're given all these illusions of choices because these brands come up with sub-brands that come up with sub-brands that look like it's all different, but it's not, you know? It's all going to the same shit.
And you know what's fucked up is that it goes so far beyond just, like, basic fucking politics.
Well,
like,
good.
Yeah, like, I'm not even just, like... It goes so far beyond basic politics because not only do they have us trapped politically, but they also have us trapped mentally because they own fucking everything.
They have turned us...
Google owns YouTube and Amazon. Mm-hmm. And those are two biggest fucking things that has ever happened.
I mean, like, they have created a society of people who are basically, like, our generation is a bunch of tweaked out fucking crazy people that are constantly searching for the next little hit of dopamine because that's what we're trained to do. It's like, oh, you feel sad? Fucking scroll through Facebook real quick. And you always have that there. You're always connected to the matrix of people.
That's even worse.
You know, that's whenever you want something, you got that little hit of dopamine right in your pocket that'll be just enough to get you by. Not enough to make you happy, but enough to keep you lulled in a fucking daze.
Dude, I'm noticing more and more that, like, I'm slowly not using Facebook anymore. Like, I got on today and I had 67 not read notifications from, like, last week.
Dude, it's a meme factory now, and that's it.
Yeah, I just can't. It's either drama or memes.
Oh no, it's either politics or memes.
Oh yeah, politics or memes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is the fucking.
Well, that's still drama. Yeah. Like,
but
I just can't deal.
Before we get too far away from that thing that we mentioned about music, let me read you. The more I hear you go on, I was going to finish my thought there. The more I hear you go on about our status in society and, questioning the reality that we're being fed and all that kind of stuff, the more I think that you'll identify with Mark Fisher's book, Capitalist Realism. He wrote, listen to what he had to say about Kurt Cobain. Okay, no one embodied and struggled with this deadlock more than Kurt Cobain and Nirvana. In his dreadful lassitude and objectless rage, Cobain seemed to give wearied voice to the despondency of the generation that had come after history, whose every move was anticipated, tracked, bought, and sold before it had even happened. Meaning that, like, companies are watching the way you fucking move and the way you spend and your trends, and they're coming up with shit before you even have a chance to do it.
He starts wearing something and it's already fucking on the street.
Well, not even just Kurt Cobain. He's talking about just
celebrities.
This shit in general. I mean, no, like how corporate culture watches everything and tries to anticipate it. You know, waiting on the forefront of it. Track bought and sold. Before it even happened. Cobain knew that he was just another piece of spectacle, that nothing runs better on MTV than a protest against MTV. Knew that his every move was a cliche scripted in advance. Knew that even realizing it is cliche. So he's like, I'm fucked if I don't realize it, and I'm fucked if I do. Because if I say anything about it, it's just cliche, like, oh, we live in a society kind of thing, you know? Like, that trope's been done a million fucking times, so at this point it's cliche. So it sucks to be woke, and it sucks to be not woke.
You know, he should have, you're thinking about Kurt Cobain real quick, he should have kind of took the Maynard James Keenan route and just been a recluse. Like, he was already a recluse, but, like, he was still out there. You know what I mean? Like, he was still... He wanted to live his life, and I understand that. He probably wasn't a reclusive person. But, I don't know.
He just didn't put himself out in the public spotlight all the time.
Yeah, but he gave them more chances than he had to, you know?
Gave who more chances?
The media.
Okay.
He gave the media more chances than they actually had to have. He should have been like very picky with his shit. Like interviews and all that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
The impasse that paralyzed Cobain is precisely the one that Jameson described. Like postmodern culture in general, Cobain found himself in a world in which stylistic innovation is no longer possible, where all that is left is to imitate dead styles, to speak through the masks and with the voices of the styles in the imaginary museum. He alluded.
Jesus Christ.
Here, even success meant failure, since to succeed would only mean that you were the new meat on which the system could feed. But the high existential angst of Nirvana and Cobain belongs to an older moment. What succeeded them was a pasty rock which reproduced the forms of the past without anxiety. So, like, they're talking about how rock just, like, ripped off the blues and shit like that and just reproduced everything. Without anxiety, you know, it just went hog wild and just, like, didn't give a shit. Cobain's death confirmed the defeat and incorporation of rock's utopian and Promethean ambitions. When he died, rock was already being eclipsed by hip-hop, whose global success has presupposed just this kind of pre-corporation by capital, which I alluded to above. For much of hip-hop, any naive hope that youth culture could change anything has been replaced by the hard-headed embracing of a brutally reductive version of reality. In hip-hop, he goes on and on and on, but I think he touched on what it's like to be an artist that wants to use your songs as a message that means something real. You've watched that Black Mirror episode with the black guy that works out on the treadmill for the points and everything. Sorry, that fucking butt pussy just kicked in like a motherfucker, dude.
I mean, I could be butt pussy.
You know how he went all the way?
Talk about butt pussy.
He had a message, and that was that this shit is fake. Fuck everybody, you know, fuck you, you're gonna listen to me. I had something real, and you guys took it away from me, yada, yada, yada. And what did they do? They ended up using it. They ended up just they just incorporated it into their shit.
And, you know, they kind of did that with Cobain in a way, too, because even after his death, like, his fucking face was plastered on T-shirts and posters, and it was a fucking capitalist dream.
Yep.
When that man died.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there was so much shit. Like, it's just like any time now, too, because, like, Mac died, and not even
God,
not even, like, a day later, I saw people in Ocean City posting up pictures of ripped Mac Miller t-shirts on the boardwalk. It's like, what the fuck? That was quick, you know?
Damn, dude.
It's like, I can't get with that. It's just, ugh.
Yeah. It's like people buying the Che Guevara t-shirts. It's like, fuck capitalism. Engages in capitalism.
Engages in capitalism.
But, you know,
Steal it.
There's like a double-edged thing with that. Like, there is a thing called, I forget what it's called, but it's basically when you try to fight capitalism, but you're still using capitalist shit. It's like, you know, I'm trapped within a society. There's not really much I can do about it, so I accept certain things while trying to work within the system. Anyway.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it feels like one... Jesus. It feels like one of those things... The fucking mic attacked me. Did you see that?
Yeah, it fucking jumped out of nowhere.
You're going to zoom in on that when it happened again. Replay. Slow-mo. Alright, so... I forgot what I was going to say. I can't get over it. Then, you know what? Okay, there was another thing I wanted to say about Kurt Cobain and the whole corporatism shit. One of the things that kind of was fucked up, and I agree with that guy on pretty much everything he fucking said, but one of the things that was really fucked up about it was this guy had nothing. Mm-hmm. Kurt Cobain had nothing when he was a kid. Like,
capitalism doesn't feel. And that's the most fucked up. And that's why the biggest thing about capitalism is it does not give a shit about human life.
And he wanted to actually use his talent for something. Like, he wanted
meaning
to,
something.
Yeah, he wanted it to mean something. He didn't want it to just be another fucking like jingle you hear on a fucking commercial. And that's what Smells Like Teen Spirit turned into, and that's why he hated playing that song, I bet. Mm-hmm. It's so cold out here for a pimp, dude. Like, I can't get over it.
Yeah, it's a rough world, dude, and I don't know what the hell we're gonna get ourselves into going forward, man. Like, the way it's gone, I have this, little folder full of mega corporation infographics and shit that we can pull up.
Yeah,
and one of them shows how, like, what used to be a 50 company, not monopoly, but it would be whatever 50 is, how all those companies used to run most, like 90% of our fucking economy and shit, and that got shaved down to like 6. Mm-hmm. Just over, like, the course of, like, 50 years.
Yeah.
And
people keep getting money.
Well, it's that. It's people accumulate wealth like a motherfucker. And dude, did you
I want to know who owns Disney?
I think that infographic says so.
Because I bet you they're going to probably try and buy them out. Because once Disney controls the world, motherfucker, there's going to be singing birds and shit everywhere. Like, everything's going to turn... Walt Disney's going to come out the cryo tube, and he's going to be like, Heil Hitler, and he's going to be like, I have a machine that I've been subconsciously plotting in my head that all these scientists and fucking mechanical motherfuckers are going to build, that have built while I was sleeping, and it's going to turn the entire Earth and universe into a cartoon.
Fuck, dude.
It's going to shoot up it's going to be like a satellite. It's going to shoot up, but the plus side is it has like a force field so that if aliens try to come in and try to nuke us, like, they can't.
Walt Disney force field.
Yeah. Disney 2020.
And then Warner Brothers people fucking shoot it down with a nuke.
It's like he loses and then they shoot it down with the nuke. Dude. Remember last time we had Joey on here, we were talking about the billboards in space, like Futurama. How much you want to bet first thing that's going to be there is a fucking Disney ad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, it's going to be like Frozen 6. Let it go again and again.
Oh, my God. I bet you since fucking Jeff Bezos, dude, he made like... I don't know. I think it was like close to like some insane fucking amount of money, dude. I don't even know if it was like $1 trillion or fucking like some insane amount of billions of dollars.
Some insane amount.
Yeah, that. I'm drunk. Some insane amount of billions of dollars.
Speaking of...
But hold on,
ahead.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
He didn't get taxed on any of it.
Oh, you're talking about the fucking Amazon dude.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Amazon. He didn't get taxed for
I was
anything.
actually just about to bring that up, dude. That's...
So I bet you it's going to be Amazon Prime flying up for the first fucking space hoopty-doo.
That was a lot of money. Like, that was a lot of money to not get taxed on. How?
I don't know, man.
How?
You know what pisses me off is all these motherfuckers.
He's not is there an Amazonism? Like, he's not exempted from fucking, like, he's not a church exempted from the government. How the fuck?
I don't know how it works, man.
Hold on. You know what? Do me a favor. You know what? No, you do it. Talk for a second. I'm going to look something up.
Hold on. Banana Man, take it away.
Hold on, let me pull him up. Oh no, you got to get your spotlight, Banana Man. All right, go ahead, buddy. That was a good one. I fucked up. All right.
Banana Man, always keeping it coming with the jokes.
Keeping him fucking... AJ, tell him what a neutron star is.
A neutron star is what happens when I clap that ass. I don't know.
I thought that was the Big Bang.
Man, neutron stars can suck my fucking ass.
Alright, let's see. 232.887 billion.
Sweet. Hold on. Where does it say
Christ.
that? Where's the
revenue? Right here. Operating income.
$232.887 billion fucking dollars.
Holy shit.
What the shit? Didn't get taxed. So that's just straight profit to the company.
If I pull that up, it's going to reveal our secrets for the night. Actually, wait, no, it doesn't have to. Oh my god.
These people run our lives.
Dude, holy shit, look. Net income 10.073 billion.
Dude, Cody said that he almost ended up working for Amazon. I was like, dude, you probably shouldn't do that because people are wearing like diapers and shit because they can't piss on the job.
Fuck that, dude.
You're not allowed to talk to anybody.
Yeah, you can't tell me not to fucking piss. You can't tell me not to shit. Go fuck yourself.
It's not that they don't tell you. It's that
they'll fire you.
No, pretty much. It's that they put these numbers up and you have to meet these numbers, but they make the numbers just so that they're almost impossible to reach. So you're always working at your fucking maximum all the time with like completely unfair standards.
Yeah.
You know, like goals that you'll basically almost reach.
For a company that has so much money, they have a very small amount of employees.
Dude,
613,000.
Yeah, that's really not that much,
that's
dude,
really
considering for what Amazon is. And dude,
and that's like base of operations in all states and international.
Okay, now pull up and see how much the fucking average Amazon worker makes per hour. Like warehouse worker.
Go ahead, AJ. Give him a show.
Give him a show.
All right, the average U.S. warehouse worker at Amazon or anywhere else earns a third more than a retail worker. The median hourly wage of the warehouse worker is $13.50.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck, dude?
I mean, I got paid fucking $14.50 at Empire, and I was almost at $15 until I quit. So, considering
Yeah, literally work anywhere else if you have the option. Fuck that, dude. Oh my god.
Most warehouse workers make maybe like 14 to like 16 an hour. Like an assistant manager makes at least like 20.
Dude, okay, so if you upped... You know what pisses me off is if you upped how much Jeff Bezos gets by $1, he wouldn't fucking feel it. If you upped how much these people got by $1, that would probably make their fucking day, dude. Like, that would make their lives so much easier.
Dude, do you know how much UPS charges or pays for their fucking employees at a warehouse?
How much?
Dude, I went there to be a driver, and I was offered $14 an hour.
Oh.
But it was a temporary driver, a seasonal driver. So in order to stay as a permanent driver, I have to keep, like, putting in application to be a fucking driver every, like, season.
That's annoying.
Do you know how much the warehouse workers made part-time?
How much?
$9.75.
Fuck that.
And it's a huge fucking warehouse. That's not even, like, that's Amazon. I mean, Amazon is a pretty big fucking warehouse, but UPS was a huge motherfucker. Amazon delivers their own shit, right?
You said that how long ago was that? Because
that was
minimum wage is $10.10. Yeah.
That was like a year ago.
Okay.
No, my bad. That was. Yeah, I'd say about maybe a year or 2.5 ago. When did that happen?
This says July 1st, 2018 it was enacted.
Oh, okay. Well, then... It was probably... Yeah, because it was summer when I went, so it might have just been acted when I got there. I don't know. Fucking know. Oh, wait, no, that was 2018. Whatever.
Wait, he could pay all of his employees $1 more and not feel it whatsoever.
Let's see what... You know what? I got it. Because that's what the company makes. Let's see how much he makes. What's his name? Jeff Bezos?
Jeff Bezos. Bezos.
$134.8 billion.
This guy could afford to feed the entire planet for like 4 years straight.
He's making more money than Bill Gates, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Like, bro, pay your workers more.
Where do you think people are buying their fucking iPads from? Amazon.
I'm just saying, dude. But, like, give your fucking workers more money. You have so much money.
Dude, obviously this guy does not give a fuck. If his workers are wearing diapers and making this kind of money, he's obviously got no problem treating people like fucking garbage.
What a fucking cock. I hate, and you know what sucks,
If anyone needs to die, it's this motherfucker.
Well, I was about to say that. You know what's even worse? He's only 55. He probably has another 20 years left.
Yeah.
If that, he's probably gonna be like fucking Rothschild.
He's got enough money. Yeah, they're gonna fucking cryogenically freeze his brain and put it in a vat so that way it can get unfrozen another 100 years when we have the technology to fucking get his consciousness uploaded into a computer program and he can just be a little Stephen Hawking thing running around. I'm gonna look a little bit more into him because I'm actually kind of curious what his he's a shitster
ultimata is, dude.
Wealthiest person was estimated net worth was just over $90 billion. Bezos' wealth surpassed $100 billion for the first time in fucking 2017.
Yo, fuck his kids because they're probably like spoon and mouth fucking shit eaters. Okay, I'm done with this.
He doesn't look like the guy that's fine with treating people like shit, but he is. Like, he is an evil fucking... If there is a Satan, he is it.
I mean, hold on. Besides the whole worker thing, because, I mean, let me put it this way. You have regulations and shit, but he's not the one that deals with that. He's the CEO. Like, he's the dude that they gotta go to and shit, but somebody under him is saying, okay, these are the rules of the company.
Right, but
policies.
Ultimately, he runs the company, and that kind of shit can go from top down. Like, I need to reform the company. He can find the places, with better... He's got the money.
Kind of like with Jackie.
He's got the money, where he can figure out and do the logistics of what stores have the worst managers and, you know, reform the fucking company. So, fuck him, no matter what.
Yeah,
he's got enough money. Once you're past, dude, how can you fathom spending over $100 billion? Like, what the fuck? And he's just getting more every day.
Yeah, he's good for life.
Oh, he's good for life, and he's good for everyone else's life on the fucking planet, dude. Like, he could...
How much... You know what? That's a good question. Let's see how much...
I looked it up. He could afford to feed the world for, like, 3 years.
Oh, my God, dude.
The entire world.
There's another one. Oh, fuck. Oh, no!
Such a little... Motherfucker.
What is the... shit.
What are you doing?
Okay. National debt
is in the trillions.
Yeah, the national debt is 21.97 trillion.
Yeah.
I want to see that in all numbers so I can put it in a fucking calculator and subtract his net worth from that and see how much it would be.
I mean, a couple billion isn't, like, a trillion is so much more. It's literally an unfathomable amount of money.
I mean, I don't think it's unfathomable if they're actually keeping track of it.
No, I mean, they're keeping track of it in a sense, but I mean, we literally can't picture that amount of money. Like, that is such a huge fucking number that, like, we don't have anything else to compare it with. Like, what else is there a fucking trillion of that I can point to, you know?
True. We, probably China's debt.
I mean, I'm talking about physical things to use as a, like, comparison. Anyway.
Well, we'll put all the yen in a box.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you stacked $1 trillion up, like, dollar bills,
I bet you could touch the fucking moon.
Oh, and back a couple times.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, like...
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, $1 trillion.
The invisible money, dude. Like, the invisible money that's probably not even there anymore. You know? Like, it's like... I don't even...
What do you mean invisible money?
Like... How do I put it? We basically have debt for money we don't even have yet, too.
Right. I mean, we're so indebted to other countries that we're never going to be able to get rid of this.
That's what I'm saying. There's more money in debt than we can fucking print at this point.
But you know why other countries don't dump us is because our economy is so engaging and shit like that, and other countries are still willing to engage with us economically and help keep us afloat because we are such a stimulating buyer.
They're engaged because they want to see us implode from the inside out. I mean, that's what implode means. I'm sorry, Banana Man. All right, you know what? Let's get the fuck off this topic because we've been on it for about 48 minutes now.
Well, I'll chop it down a little bit, but fuck. Yeah, man. Everything's going to shit. Like, in a nutshell, I don't know what the hell's going to lie ahead because our economy it's
so bad.
We're going to hit another depression, dude. Like, something's going to give.
And I bet it's going to be the wall. I bet you it's going to be the wall.
And dude, that's why fucking Donald Trump is demonizing socialism so fucking much. It's why he's going out of his way to demonize. Like, he visited he was talking about Venezuela and shit. Like, he's like, Venezuela's socialist policies are what have led them to fucking fail and this and that. And it's like, no, the U.S. dicking with them is what's causing them to fucking fail. But
yeah, we kind of have history of that.
I mean, like, socialism to any fucking degree would help our society a little bit more. Like, I know we have it to some degree already, but just the more the fucking merrier. I mean, like I said, something's got to give. And what we're noticing with our economic system that we have now is that there's a pattern. Every handful of years, it crashes. Every decade and a half, it'll fucking crash or so, you know? And with a pattern like that, we can't depend on it. And what happens? they keep bailing the same fucking banks out. They keep fucking putting that little safety net, and it's costing us. So again, something's got to give. Anyway.
This is all kind of like flashing me back to like 1984.
I mean, don't let that put you in the Red Scare mode, because that is kind of what that book is designed to do. It's actually designed to make you fear a communist dictatorship, and that is something to fear. Dictatorship
that's more
is
what
scary.
I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not... totalitarianism, dictatorships, and all that jazz.
Fuck.
Monarchies, like, I'm not down with that. Like, absolute monarchies, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like what I got from that book was more just totalitarianism in general.
I bet we'll end up with a fucking aristocracy.
Well, let me put it
I
this
bet
way.
you Jeff Bezos will be the next fucking president.
Let me put it this way too. Like, the way that their society was, the actual, like, communist or whatever it was okay to me. It was just the big brother aspect that I was like, okay, no, fuck that. Like, everybody worked so that everybody else could do something.
Stalin was a cunt.
Yeah, that Lenin was a cunt. Like, that's just how, but I don't know.
Marx and Engels, though, had some pretty good refutations to capitalism. No matter how you look at it, they were able to identify certain aspects of it. Whether or not they were able to come up with a decent solution is debatable, but they were able to really point out a lot of flaws with capitalism.
Yeah, and they like, Lenin and Stalin really put a fucking damper on, like, secularism and communism and socialism. That
whole ideology, they really fucked it up for a lot of people. And now the blame is on Venezuela because they claim they're not even really a socialist economy. They're like a mixed economy, just like us.
I read do you have anything else? I'm sorry.
Not really. It's just that the whole fucking Red Scare thing is bullshit. Continue.
I read a thing the other day that our buddy Sam sent us. About, or he didn't send it to us, but he posted on Facebook. It was, like, the proof that, America is a corporate oligarchy.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't read it. I was gonna pull it, but I didn't know how sourceful it was. So, resourceful it was. Because I can't remember who it was that did it. I think it was Mashable.
Okay.
Something like that. But I'll find it so we can talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, our economy is based on infinite expansion, and it's hyper accelerated at this point. And, you know, it's not going to stop until the very last drop of water's fucking dried up, until the last tree is cut down, until the last fucking drop of gas is pumped.
I just don't understand why we as humans are that fucking stupid to realize
money.
It's gonna. I know, but money is immaterial.
Power.
That's just a
power.
problem.
Money equals power. Money
Nowadays,
equals status equals power. And
if you had all the money in the fucking world, you'd be the most dictatorful cunt ever.
And you know how you play some video games like I don't know, what's a game where the counter keeps going up and up and up, where like you accumulate shit. That's
actually kind of funny that you say that, because there's a game on Android that's called Capitalist Simulator or something like that, or like Capitalist Adventure, where it's literally you just keep pressing and you keep getting money, and then you buy some more stuff, and every time you press, you get more money. And you just keep fucking buying shit, press, buying shit, supply, demand, buy.
And you watch that little fucking, the numbers just keep going up and up and up and up. And that's what it's all about. That's that gratification, like watching those numbers grow. There's something that activates our little fucking lizard brain and makes us go more.
I want...
Yes, the numbers.
You're my precious.
It's not even about the money after a while, because like I said, Jeff Bezos probably never comes in contact with his actual fucking billions and billions of dollars. It's just a matter of like watching those. It's an addiction. It's like Hoarders, only with money.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, definitely, dude.
It's a psychological fucking... It's insane.
Is it these two, right? Or is it just this one?
It's both of them.
Is it both of them? Stalin was a cunt.
Do it again.
Stalin was a cunt.
Stalin was a
Fucking Caddyshack.
Oh my god.
We gotta learn how to do that really quick so we can cut it off real quick.
I know, like, next time I'll get the one on this side, and you get the one on this side, and just bam.
Just like,
Yep.
oh, fuck it.
We gotta, like, put something around these and then just have it so we can just,
We
like,
got a new
pull it.
mixing board, and it works so much better than our shitty interface.
Hopefully it sounds pretty saucy.
I think it sounds pretty saucy.
Man, let's move into the fucking show.
Well, can we take a second?
Yeah.
Because we're like an hour in. Can I stretch?
Yep.
Can we take a quick break? Because I also have to pee.
Yes.
Let's do that.
I have to piss too.
Okay, let's do that.
Alrighty.
Be right back.
We'll be back.
We're back.
What the fuck is up?
I needed a fucking cigarette.
Needed to take a massive tinkle.
Yeah, dude.
Need to sprinkle our tinkles.
All right. Let's get out of the politics, get into the show.
Man, we came across this article that's pretty fucking cool. It goes over dreams as if they're drugs.
Wait a minute. Time out. Did we want to do Encyclopedia Erotica? Or was it Drug of the Day next?
Well, technically the first thing was how much of a cuck are we? But let's speed through this real quick.
All right, you know, fuck it.
Let's just knock it
the
fuck out the way.
This is showing us... They're talking about dreams in, like, a hallucinative drug aspect.
Yeah.
Basically.
So dreams are defined as the succession of hallucinatory images, scenarios, ideas, emotions, and sensations that occur involuntarily within the mind during certain stages of sleep. That definition got me fucked up.
Yeah, I've never thought of it that way.
Involuntary was the thing that got me like, whoa, you know what? You're right, man. I never agree to have dreams, and when I do, they're all fucked.
Yo, dream rape.
Yeah, dream rape.
Dream rape, dude.
Who do I sue? God? Although the content and purpose of dreams are not well understood.
Go ahead.
There's the fucking Big Bang Theory.
Is it really?
I said, what is this? The Big Bang Theory? The fucking laugh tracks. God, go to hell. Although the content and purpose of dreams are not well understood, they have been a topic of scientific research as well as philosophical and religious interest throughout many aspects recorded through history. There's solid scientific evidence which clearly indicates that dreams are a common occurrence throughout the lives, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so dreams may be broken down into 5 differing levels.
Hold on, I got an idea. Imaginative visualization.
At the lower level, a person may experience a heightened state of mental visualization that one drifts into when daydreaming or using their imagination.
Yo, this is starting to sound like a fucking Lovecraft poem.
This state results in a level of visualization that is mostly felt internally within the mind's eye instead of being visually perceived. It can be described as a short-term detachment from a person's immediate surroundings during which a person's contact with reality is blurred and partially substituted by a fantasy. So you know how when you go to school really early in the morning and it's boring as fuck and you're just like in that tired state and you're just kind of like zoning in and out?
And then sometimes somebody will be like, hey, Mike, and you don't hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like in your mind you're like, oh man, I'm fucking banging fucking Jennifer Aniston on a fucking beach. And say, hey, Mike, huh?
Huh?
Yeah. What's the answer to number 7? What class is this again?
Which class was I in?
The way in which I bullshit this answer depends on which class I'm in right now.
I mean,
who are you?
Like, it is kind of weird to think of it that way. Because, like, you're basically in
a trance.
You're literally in a trance. You're in a out-of-body experience.
Speaking of out-of-body experiences.
Let me... partially defined hypnagogia. Gojia. Hypnagogia. That sounds like... Oh, I'm still in shit mode. Sounds like, hypnagogia sounds like some kind of dwarven name. Or no, like a Nordic name.
Say it with me. Hypnagogia.
Hypnagogia.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Whoa.
Go Hypnagogia. Sounds like a fucking legendary Pokemon.
Gojia sounds like the fantasy word for Earth.
Oh, dude, it's a psychic Pokemon. Gojia, and then you got Hypnagogia, and you got UltraGojia.
Why Ultra? MKUltraGojia.
MKUltraGojia. At this level, the vividness and intensity slightly increases, and spontaneous imagery becomes fully defined in its appearance, and is now seen within a person's direct line of sight under closed eyelids. Alongside this, audible noises such as fleeting voices, music, and general auditory hallucinations are often present.
So, like, it's just like being in a tunnel.
No, it's literally like when you kind of, like... Have you ever fallen asleep and not known that you've fallen asleep?
Yeah, and you just, like, snap back to reality?
Pretty much.
Mom spaghetti?
And you could be as deep into a fucking dream as whatever, but all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, wow, I am in class, okay, wow. You know, where did that come from? Fucking, that's pretty much what it is.
You ever heard a book hit the floor when you're like half asleep and it sounds like a bass drop?
Yeah, it sounds like a fucking gunshot.
I wish I had a gunshot on here.
I do have a fucking thing of a gunshot.
I don't know why we didn't do that. Alright, go ahead.
So the next one's partially defined dreams.
Oh, hold on.
Partially defined dreams.
You're supposed to say it like an old-time radio. Partially defined dreams! I'm going to be president!
At this level, the ability to hallucinate increases with random flashes of spontaneous hallucinatory scenarios beginning to show themselves. The hallucinations longer consist of fleeting imagery on the back of a person's closed eyelids, but become sustained as all-encompassing settings which surround the dreamer in what feels like a breakthrough into an alternate. So this is like you are actually starting to step into a dream.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a really light sleep. That's what it is. So then
it's kind of like where you're like, okay, you're stepping into the dream, but then you wake up.
I mean, not even that you wake up. This is just that point that you reach in which you are fully...
The onset. You
feel like you are in the fucking dream completely. Yeah. Like, some of the other stuff is like, oh, wow, you know, my thoughts are dozing off. My thoughts
Oh, wait, so the fuck was that shit called? Where you're in the dream and you have control of it? Lucid dreaming.
Yeah, lucid dreaming.
So, like, lucid dreaming.
Not necessarily, because you might not still be able to know the difference, but...
True.
So...
Fully defined dreams.
Fully defined dreams. At the highest level, all 5 senses are replicated perfectly as the dream becomes...
this is the lucid dreaming.
Complete... Not lucid, because you don't have control over it. You're just feeling shit. Like, you're able, like, when something happens to you in the dream, it feels completely real.
Well, I didn't know that lucid dreaming strictly meant having control of it. I thought lucid dreaming was literally, like, being in the dream like it was reality?
No, it's being aware that you are in a dream.
Oh.
That's
okay,
what lucid dreaming is.
Fuck what I said.
Yeah, lucid dreaming is basically being awake in your dream. It's when you look around and notice, like, shit ain't right. Like, what the fuck?
I just looked at that clock. Why does it say 5 o'clock? It just said 3 o'clock.
Pretty much. That's one thing that always got me. One thing that I will never fucking understand is how the fuck, like, time does not pass and, like, how quickly it passes when you dream. Like, when you go to bed...
People say that you only dream for, like, 7 seconds.
No, that's not true. It's REM sleep, rapid eye movement and everything. That's pretty much how we know you're, like, dreaming and, like, seeing shit like that. You're responding to dreams, and you spend a good, like, I forget how long, maybe like 2-3 hours. Like, if you sleep for 8 hours, a good chunk is you go down into REM sleep, and that takes a long time, and then you get to REM sleep, you stay in that for a bit, and then you jump out of REM, then you go back into REM, you go out of it, and you just, like, keep doing that until you wake up.
That's why it's kind of hard to actually lucid dream. I tried doing it once, because there's a way that you can do it where, basically, and I'll give a little instructional quickly for anybody who wants to try it. The way that I saw it was you have to lay in bed.
Not smoke weed the night before.
Yeah, not smoke weed the night before. Yeah, lay in bed, basically meditate, just concentrate on your breathing. Don't control your breathing, but know that you're breathing and control it. I mean, not control it, excuse me, and focus on it. And
Find
then,
one thing to, like, consciously follow.
So, like, if one of the ones that they said was like a fan, like if you have a fan running next to you in the room, concentrate on the fan so nothing in your mind is going except for the sound of that fan, and then you'll start feeling like subconsciously but consciously kind of, you'll feel your feet start to go into sleep, and then it'll just start working its way up, and you'll drop into sleep, and that's how it's supposed to start, is where it's like you feel your body go to sleep, but your brain's awake.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Of course, I hear that's also a terrible way to fuck up your sleeping, because if you're
awake
in your because you're not in REM.
Right.
So, like, you could fuck your whole pattern up for days.
That's why, like, a lot of people think that by drinking alcohol, alcohol makes me fall asleep, and, I'll get better night's sleep if I drink some fucking alcohol. That's not really true.
Same thing with weed. I mean,
as long as your brain is, reacting to something.
Speed as fuck.
Yeah, like, as long as your brain is high, your brain is awake and active, and you're not going to get the same amount of sleep if you would sober. Anyway, so those are the 5 states. Fully defined dreams. That was the last one we wow. These sensations are equally capable of including both positive sensations such as sexual orgasm and negatives such as pain and physical bodily harm.
That's where wet dreams come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you simulate sex in your dream. It's weird because have you ever I'm assuming you had a wet dream before.
I mean, everyone does at some point in puberty, yeah.
So if you can remember that far back, did you ever, like, it wasn't really you dreaming about sex, but it was like you thought you were masturbating?
Yeah.
Like, because that was kind of what it was with me, except it was like a mixture. It felt like I was waking up while masturbating in my sleep.
You know what it was with me was that, like, I'd noticed I would fall asleep on my back, and then I'd, like, in my sleep, roll around or whatever, and I would wake up with, like, a huge fucking boner, and it was because I was laying on my stomach, and, like, I would roll around in my sleep, and I guess I was doing something in my fucking sleep, but I don't remember my dreams.
Yeah, you probably air humping in your sleep.
Yeah, I was probably fucking the shit out of somebody, and my fucking, god damn, my fucking tooth whistled. But, I got some popsicles in my basement. But, I'm trying.
Oh, damn, I did the wrong one. I was supposed to do this one.
It's getting weird.
Yeah, that too. But, I was probably, like, fucking somebody in my dream, but, like, since I don't remember my dreams because I fucking smoked so much weed, I just woke up with this, like, really hard fucking boner. I was, like, laying down. I was like, damn, dude, what the fuck? Dude, okay, so
Who did
if
I have sex with last night?
if I don't jerk off for, like 5 or 6 days or so, and then I go to sleep, and, like, I dream of something really fucking erotic, I'll, like, it's not a wet dream, but I'll wake up and have, like, some fucking pre-cum just chilling there.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, if you get a boner, more than likely you're gonna have pre-cum.
Man problems.
It just happens.
Man, women, oh my god, man.
Women have worse problems.
Women have worse problems. That being said, man, like, morning wood is a fucking bitch. Like, I don't know how celibate people do it, dude. How the fuck do people not masturbate? How the fuck?
They probably think of God.
How the... No. Like, holy shit.
They probably masturbate to God. They pray for God to give them an orgasm.
I mean, God's a sexy motherfucker.
I mean, like, that in Maine.
Dude, both... Okay, so, like, you got, like, little boy Jesus, who's, like, sculpted as fuck, and then you got, like... You know, middle-aged Jesus who's, like, ripped.
I bet he was ugly as fuck during his teenage years.
Oh, he probably had, like, acne and,
all
like,
those
fucked up teeth.
And fucking, they needed braces. They needed fucking,
God.
like...
Braces in the Roman days were probably just, like, a fucking thing they cranked around your teeth.
He didn't get a circumcision, like, early in life, so he had to get it while he was a teenager.
Yeah. Oh,
Could you imagine that? Actually, I had a... never mind, God. I had a coworker once that actually said, like, he was Orthodox Christian, and his kid wasn't circumcised, so he went... His kid was, like, 14. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, yeah, you're getting your penis snipped at 14.
Fuck that.
I know, dude. Like, he's like, yeah, we're gonna go to the doctor to get your foreskin cut off. It's like...
So do I kill myself now or at the doctor's office?
It's like, he can't jerk off. He can't do that. I even said that to him. I'm just like, how is he going to jerk? I mean, like, he's a boy, dude. Like, he's like, no, that's no good for God. Because he was Arabic. So, like, he was straight from Egypt, like Cairo.
Okay, so is he Muslim?
No, he's
Christian?
Orthodox Christian.
Okay.
So, and that was one of the reasons he came to America, because of the Muslim population.
Gotcha.
But yeah, he's just like, he's like, oh my God, yes, everything was about God. It was like, I had no brakes, so I have no brakes on or a brake line on my brakes, so my brakes don't work, so I'm using my hand brake to get home from work on 100, and then God did that for me. I didn't die, so, thank God. But it's like, what the fuck, dude? Anyway, do you want to get back to this, or do you just...
Jesus Christ. So, hold on. Internally sourced sensory input. The most fundamental component of any dream or hallucinatory state can be defined as some form of perceivable sensory input. This differs from that of everyday sensory input in that it is received from an internal source created by a person's own mind as opposed to an external source within their perceivable environment. What? So, what they're saying is that the most fundamental component of any dream is defined by some kind of, like, your body is making its own source of hallucinations as opposed to something external, like you taking LSD or somebody, doing something to you.
Okay, so external is the opposite of that.
Right, yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hold on. Let's let Banana Man read it.
Go ahead, Banana Man.
Here, we'll get the camera on him because it's his time.
Okay. Well, why don't you put it on the article so we can scroll through it while Banana Man reads?
Okay.
Take it away, Banana Man.
Whoops.
There we go. Okay, so keep going.
Huh. Damn, he's fast.
Keep going. Okay.
Well, hold on, Banana Man. I want AJ to read this one.
So the first person, most common dream perspective, which can be described as the standard experience of perceiving the scenario from the perspective of a person's everyday self and body. Okay, second person, seeing the dream from the viewpoint of an external source of consciousness, such as another person, an animal, or an inanimate. I've never had that.
I've had that once.
I don't think I've had that.
I remember that dream vividly.
I think I was a statue once. I just couldn't move.
All right, continue.
Third person. This is similar to an out-of-body experience and can be described as perceiving a dream from a perspective which is floating above, below, behind, or in front of the dreamer's physical body. I've had that, and that's fucking
Fourth
weird.
person is the fucking mindfuckiest shit I've ever read. This perspective can be described as the experience of perceiving the dream from the viewpoint of multiple vantage points simultaneously.
Simultaneously?
So like a fucking, like a fucking comic book, dude. Or like a fly.
Shit. Dude, that's literally like, imagine like someone walking to you and being like, we're all like fucking scary as fuck, and you're literally them coming at you while you're watching them come at you.
It's like, if you're in a forest, and there are like fucking animals around, not only are you watching this dude come at you while he's coming at you and watching it through his eyes, you're seeing it in the animals and the trees and the rocks' eyes at the same time.
It's like a movie.
That's fucked.
You're watching a movie on yourself.
Not even a movie, but it's all simultaneously. It's just literally like screens of everything coming at you at once. That's fucked. That's like Sin City shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think, dream characters?
Okay,
Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, let's just, to summarize, it's the representations of like people, because normally your mind can't make up faces when you dream, so it's like faces that are already kind of like in your sensory input. So these are all like different distinct character types.
They can show themselves as literally anything, but will usually display themselves as perfectly ordinary people. These people are equally likely to be complete strangers or randomly selected people which the dreamer has encountered throughout their life. Okay, yeah. So, keep going. The representations of self. Simplest form of dreamer character can be described as simply a mirror of one's personality. It can take any visible form, but clearly adopts an obviously identical vocabulary instead of mannerisms to one's personality when conversed with. I've never had that.
Where you're basically talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think I've had that one.
I've had that one, but it's mainly me talking to myself in a mirror.
Yeah.
And me talking back to myself. Mm-hmm. So I guess that kind of counts, I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
Representations of specific concepts or people. This category of dream character is by far the most varied type in terms of its visual form and immediately perceivable personality. It can be defined as a simulated representation of any internally stored concept and adopts an appropriate personality to fit this to an unusual degree of accurate detail.
So I'm thinking like everything that you look at, that you see, and the people that you meet every day that you like never see again, you remember their faces. Your mind can't just make up a fucking recognition.
So it uses them. They become important in your dream for no fucking reason.
And the way that you perceive them in real life is how they are in your dream. So like, if you see some hot chick come up and you immediately think, wow, she must be bitchy, and you don't know her, she could come up in your dream. She's going to be a bitch in your dream.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like the first thing that your brain could go off of kind of thing.
Yeah, I like that. That's deep as fuck, dude. I should write a song about
fictional characters are symbolic representations of abstract concepts such as emotions or essential parts of one's personality. Yeah, okay. So, representations of the subconscious. This category of dream character can take any visible form, but adopts the personality of what seems to be a conscious controller behind the continuous generation of the details behind one's own dreamscape and internally stored model of reality. What the fuck? When conversed with, it usually adopts the attitude which wants to teach or guide the dreamer and assumes that it knows what is best for them.
So you basically come up with a god figure in your mind? Like subconsciously?
What seems to be a conscious controller behind the continuous generation of details behind one's own dreamscape. So
you dream about Jesus.
You dream about your own Jesus, yeah. It seems like this person is like a person that just guides you. A person, it's your subconscious trying to work shit out.
One time I had a dream, because this makes total sense, AJ. Because one time I recognized Jesus in a dream. And I said, holy shit, it's Jesus. And he says, no, I'm not. My name's Ted. And he gave me a joint. It was a good dream. Then I woke up. I was jerking off. All right, so next. When communicated. With thoughts, spoken word. When communicated with thought, spoken word.
When communicated with
Thought?
when communicated
Thorough.
with through spoken word,
What,
the
through?
level of coherency in which these entities can reply with is highly variable, but can be broken down into 4 distinct levels of communication. Okay, so silence.
Okay, hold on. So, like,
The way they communicate with
yeah,
you.
the way they communicate with. Wait, what?
With you, yeah. When communicated with through spoken word, the level of coherency in which these entities can reply with is highly variable. So sometimes they say shit that makes no sense. Sometimes they say shit that makes a lot of sense.
Total sense. Yeah. Broke it down into 4 distinct levels of communication.
So silence. We know what silence is.
This you didn't read it though. This level can be defined as a complete unresponsiveness from the side of the dream character and an inability to speak. Oh, so this isn't really telling you why you would think of that.
Yeah, incapability of speech throughout the prominent presence within the dream. So, partially defined incoherent speech. This level can be defined as an audible linguistic conversational responses and noises which sound like words but do not contain any real content or meaning behind it. So it's like sim talk. Pretty much.
Bedu.
Pretty much.
Dope.
Which sound like words but don't contain any content.
Define coherent speech. So it's basically just talking to you in coherent speech.
This is audible linguistic conversational responses and noises which contain fully defined understandable words, but often lack grammatical structure or general coherency.
Dude, I had a dream one time who was it? Someone was talking to me, one of our friends was talking to me in a dream, but he wasn't talking, he was squealing. But it wasn't even squealing, it was like he opened his mouth. It was like one of those body snatcher things, like that.
What the fuck?
Right? But I was talking to him like normal. And whenever he did that, I knew exactly what he said. Isn't that weird?
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, like basically I'd be like, so what game you getting this year? You know, it's like, why do you want to get Grand Theft Auto? You know, I was talking to him like I'm talking to you right now, but all it was a fucking high-pitched, like, siren squeal.
Jesus.
Invasion of the body snatcher.
That's pretty fucking creepy. Fully defined coherent speech. This level can be defined as audible linguistic conversational responses and noises which contain fully defined and understandable words as well as defined grammatical structure and coherency.
Got it.
Which conveys a point on a level which is on par with the dreamer's own intellect. Mm-hmm. Cool. Scenarios and plots. Keep going.
Holy shit.
Yeah, okay, so keep going.
Hold on, let Banana Man's read this.
Okay. Go, Banana Man.
Damn, he's alright.
Whoa, memory replays. Oh, wow.
Memory replays.
Nice. Alright, hypotheses for the mechanics of dreams. Simulatory mind hypothesis. All essentially the result of the same mechanism rendering data at different levels of detail with a neurological simulation framework system which exists to mirror the external environment by categorizing the sensory input it receives into a database of separate concepts and subconcepts in order to later use. Okay, so it's like a computer. It stores a whole bunch of shit, and then when it needs to dream, it draws from those things and just uses what it's got.
Dope. We're almost done.
That's it?
That's it.
Is there another hypothesis?
Nope, that's
okay.
it.
Wow.
All right. Well, let's see the responsible use for dreaming. All right. Anyway, damn, that was a doozy. That was pretty cool.
Jesus,
like
Louises.
I didn't know that dreaming could be a drug.
So
then again, you don't have to be high if you're sleeping all the time.
Originally, I had Encyclopedia Earache, but I think for time's sake, we can afford to
let's
keep on
that.
trucking here because
that was kind of an Encyclopedia Earache as it was.
In and of itself, yeah. I got a fucking announcement for you, man.
What is it, Agent?
Bound by the Graves got an announcement. Mike, why don't you read that announcement while I go take a tinkle real quick?
I keep wanting to not do this until Joey's here, but we're not going to do that again.
Bound by the Grave, yeah.
So,
go ahead and read it.
Bound by the Grave has a new guitarist, as far as I understand. Let me take a look at this shit here. Without further ado, we would like to introduce the newest addition to the Bound lineup. It is with great honor to announce that our great friend and fellow Baltimore native John Sparky Voiles will be joining us as our new full-time guitarist. Sorry guys, I am butt pussied up. Sparky's involvement and career in death metal and hardcore community out of our area around the world span over 30 years. Sparky has a history with bands such as Dying Fetus, Misery Index, Strong Intention, and the Maryland metal alumni Sadistic Torment. Is now up in the rings. Yeah, I'm butchering this. Now up in reigns with us here in Bound, and we are absolutely stoked to be working with somebody that we not only respect with the utmost intensity, but share a common bond with a common bond of bringing the death metal.
Jesus Christ.
I know, dude. I know. I can't see this fucking white-ass background. This is why mine's dark. I can't read anyway.
Oh my god.
Don't mind me. I'm fucking stupid. Welcome aboard, Sparky. I'm sure it's going to sound fucking amazing.
Bound by the fucking grave. We need to get them actually on the show.
Man. I miss Banana Man. We probably should get Banana Man back.
Should we?
Yeah, I feel bad.
It's okay. You know what? You probably knocked him the fuck out anyway.
Probably. He's probably out.
You treat him like shit every episode.
Well, I didn't do anything to him last episode. I just called him a banana fuck. Alright, so next bit of bullshit. Creed Scott Stapp signs to Napalm.
I can't believe this shit.
I can't either. I'm like...
Why is this...
Hasn't he been getting, like, mad shit for being, like, an incel or something?
I have no idea.
I thought he's been getting, a lot of shit for being, like, a Trump supporter or some shit.
I mean,
I don't know if
what
it's
has he done incel-wise?
I don't know. I just called him an incel because he's Scott Stapp. Scott Stapp. Stapp, Scott. Stapp.
Okay, so Creed frontman Scott Stapp has just signed with metal label Napalm Records, home to artists like Alter Bridge, Candlemass, and Camelot.
Oh yeah, Alter Bridge.
Could this mean that Stapp is going metal? A new video posted on Twitter teasing a heavy snippet of music may suggest so.
I bet you it's not even going to be remotely metal.
Dude, it's probably like fucking Nickelback type shit.
I bet it's like fucking, like, Puddle of Mud.
Oh, God. Creed's latest album...
Isn't Creed Christian?
Yeah.
With arms wide open.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him doing growls, dude? Under the sunlight.
Under the sunlight.
Yeah.
Creed's last album, Full Circle, came out in 2009, and while some of his bandmates went on to team up with Miles Kennedy for Alter Bridge, Stapp has had a successful solo career himself. His first solo effort, The Great Divide, was released in 2005 and has since been certified platinum by the RIAA, and in 2013 he released Proof of Life.
How? How? I just want to know how.
What do you mean, how?
How the fuck was he certified platinum?
Yeah, I don't get the platinum part.
Like, Creed was platinum. I don't even understand how the fuck they got there.
Ugh.
I
don't know anyone who, like, actually likes Creed.
The Great Divide, dude. It's a big ass. Divide them ass cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they talking about butt pussy.
Yeah. Stapp suffered a meltdown in 2014, but has since been sober and is going to therapy and taking medication to treat bipolar disorder. Holy shit, I knew none of this.
You didn't know that?
Nah.
Dude, he fucking, like, melt down on stage.
Fuck. What did he do?
Basically bitched and moaned. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Loudwire interviewed him in 2016 in which he derailed his paranoid experiences on drugs. Detailed. Fuck. I was in a parallel universe, man. He says, I was
in a parallel universe, man.
I was in a fucking parallel universe, man. I don't know what the hell happened. Giggity goo, man.
I was in a parallel universe, man. Don't know what to do. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
I thought this was a freaking Jason. I thought that I was freaking Jason Bourne. It was scary and it was so real to me.
Zoom in more. God damn it. Piece of shit. Alright.
Son of a bitch.
There we go.
I really thought the government agencies were tracking me and trying to do experiments on me. And
Experience me. Experience on me. You want fuck on me?
Hey, you try fuck on me.
You try fuck on me?
Oh my god. It was scary and it was so real to me. I really thought the government agencies were trying to attack me and trying to do experiments on me, and people were tapped into my cell phone and computer. It was scary. It was real. It's amazing how our brain can operate out of balance and how it can cause us to perceive the world.
Or maybe you were just too drunk, you stupid fuck.
Doesn't help your Christian, too.
Oh my god, is God gonna help you with that?
That'll make you operate out of balance.
Oh wait, never mind.
Fuck up the way you perceive the world.
He has to get sober.
Yeah. Oh my god. Stapp has also been involved with the music organization Music Cares, and he's... Music Cares.
Wait, did I say drunk? I meant high. Sorry about that. Shouldn't have gotten high. Stupid fuck.
And he spoke at the recent Person of the Year Awards. Quote, I have a lot of music ahead of me without Music Cares, and that wouldn't have been possible. He said they provided support and helped... Nice.
Okay.
And helped educate my wife on what we were going through, that it was a disease, and that if I did my part, it could be treated and recovered from.
Should we stop the reading? Are you good?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying. Are you too drunk?
Oh, no, I'm good.
I mean, I know I'm bad at reading. I'm just saying, like, when you're starting to read at my level,
yeah, I know
you're drunk.
I'm fucking it up here. But I think we pretty much got the gist of this article.
Yeah,
anyway.
he fucking, now they're telling us, like, his life story. Next.
Yeah, wow, literally, look at the size of that scroll.
We still got a fuck ton of shit. Alright, so, next.
Next we got...
fucking...
The first rapper
How do you say his name? Alireza? Alireza?
Yeah, the first ever rapper to sign to metal label Earache Records.
I hear that he's
got a Black Dahlia murder patch, though.
He does.
I approve.
Yeah, he does. Oh my god, the tiny text.
I wonder if he's like Necro.
Oh, dude, you know what? I was listening to Necro earlier.
Are you serious?
He's so good.
Really?
He's fucking fat, dude. I mean, literally and physically. So...
Jesus. Heavy metal and hip-hop have always been destined for one another. Between groundbreaking, historic crossovers like Public Enemy and Anthrax and Aerosmith and Run DMC, and mainstream bands like Body Count, Rage Against the Machine, and Linkin Park...
Shit, they didn't even mention the Linkin Park Jay-Z fucking crossover. A bunch of fucks. Thanks, Kerrang!
History has shown that not only do riffs and rap work beautifully together, but they also often spell commercial success. And since the end of the day, rap and heavy metal are cultural allies in the understanding of what it's like to stand in the shadows and go against the grain of the mainstream without giving one single fuck. Recently, this has become even more prevalent in the metal world. Marilyn Manson's collab with Gucci Mane.
That's fucking retarded.
Marilyn Manson with Gucci Mane.
Yo,
Okay, Mike. So you do the...
When he had that fucking fall, dude, when he fell off that fucking stage prop, he probably hit his fucking head. Gucci Mane. He probably fucking hit his head and broke his leg.
Okay, Mike, you say the hype guy rap stuff in the background, okay? I am the fucking darkness.
Mate.
I will end this world.
Gucci Mane. Oh.
I will end my own fucking life if I don't see
money, fat bitches.
Yeah.
Now, sounds like we just got a fucking platinum record, bro.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I went total mumble at the end. Because, Marilyn Manson was the crossover. Could you imagine Marilyn Manson as a mumble rapper?
Yes. Dude, Joji? You remember Joji?
Yeah.
Filthy Frank?
Yep.
He did Jimmy Carson the other night.
Are you serious?
Live.
What the
The
fuck?
fuck? Or not Jimmy Carson, Jimmy Kimmel. He did fucking Jimmy Kimmel
Hey,
live.
Johnny
the other-
Carson versus Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jimmy Kimmel,
He
holy
fucking,
shit.
how did Johnny Carson come? That's like old as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
God damn.
It's like I could have said, what a Cronkite. And that's the way it was. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, so there's a rapper on fucking Earache now. That's kind of nuts.
Wow, a whole crop of SoundCloud rappers sampling metal has started a new movement of mosh pit, including beats, and now Earache Records, a historically metal label, has signed their first rapper, Alireza.
I bet you some Florida-based record. I bet you Victory is probably going to pick up like Ghost Main or something.
Combines influences like Bring Me the Horizon and Thy Art Is Murder with grimy trap beats to create what he is aptly coined dark rap.
Should we... Why didn't he just call it like death rap?
Right.
Or rap... Oh no, rapcore is already taken. What about like core rap? You could have just been a horrorcore rapper. I mean, technically it's the same thing. Death metal, but rapping.
More or less.
We should review his album.
Okay. If we can get away with it, copyright shit, maybe we
No,
can
I'm
go on
sure we
Facebook.
can. I'm saying review his album like we usually
No,
do.
just talk about it,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I think we pretty much got the gist of this. I mean, they signed their
pretty
first rapper, and
That's pretty cool.
you know, it sounds like he's got some halfway decent influences, so we'll see what comes of him.
Yeah, we'll check that out. All right, next, Ollie Sykes ruptures his vocal cord. I went over this on a episode with Trippin' JR that might not see the light of day before this one does. So we're going to go over it again because AJ was not there and he did not get a chance to laugh at this stupid bitch.
So finally, some good news. Bring Me the Horizon's Ollie Sykes ruptures a vocal cord.
Okay, let's like fuck. You know, he
Forces
ruptured
the
his.
band to cancel the last 2 dates of their first love tour.
That's wow. What happened? This is what the edge of your seat was made for, dude. All right, so they made their late night debut on late night TV debut on Jimmy Kimmel. Right as their first love tour was winding down, bassist was notably absent. Fueling speculation that this stir was the cause for the canceled Las Vegas and Arizona
Oh
date.
shit, their bassist dipped?
Well, no, I don't know if he dipped, but he might have just kind of went home because he went home or something. I don't know. So let's just read his shit.
Hi everyone, I'm gutted to...
Hold on, you gotta say it in British, dude.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. Hello, everyone. I'm gutted to announce we have to cancel the remainder of our tour, our American tour. Fucking Americans. I have ruptured my right vocal cord. Hold on, I need to go cocked it. And I've been told, fuck. And I've been told if I don't rest it immediately, I'm in serious danger of doing permanent damage. I've been trying my best to fulfill our commitments as I
You gotta do it like fulfill.
feel.
We gotta fulfill
Fulfill. I really hate letting you guys down.
our commitments.
Hold on, I gotta do. What about
Gotta fulfill our commitments.
Or what about John? John Lennon. Okay, but at this point, me singing would be I can't do a good John Lennon. Yeah. But at this point, me singing would be the equivalent of football. A footballer running on a broken leg. Broken leg. Broken leg. Once.
Yeah, that sounds Scottish.
Sorry. Broken leg.
Oh yeah.
No true
Broken leg.
Scotsman. Once again, I'm so sorry. Hope you all understand. Well, I mean, you can't blame the guy for dropping out the fucking tour. I mean, he has to go home and get it fixed.
Yeah.
But here's the funny part, though. We actually found out that they returned from their month-long hiatus when Ollie was not. Or they returned on tour, yay! But they had 2 tour dates left. So Ollie's back, yay! But, you know.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's
that's
just like, after, because it was, the article was something stupid, like, the article, there was a new article, because, like, they announced another tour after all this shit came out, and it's just like, it's like, Bring Me the Horizons, Ollie Sykes returns to tour. It's like, I mean, when's the tour? It's not this one that he missed. Okay. This is a brand new fucking tour. It's like, oh man, he left for a month. Oh shit. Oh no, what is Bring Me the Horizon ever gonna do without Ollie Sykes? Which would probably die. Because that's all that's left. Anyway, next.
Jesus.
Why was I not here?
Such
hey,
art.
we saw this guy.
Yeah, he was the one who tipped the table over.
He's the one that hit his knee with the fallen table.
Yeah, this is like a throwback to like episode 2 or 3.
Yeah, dude, like he's back.
Yeah.
Playing Sam
toilets in Dubai.
Sam from Earthworm kind of made us realize that this is the drummer for Sete Star Sept.
Yeah.
Sete Star Sept, I think is what it was.
Sete Star Sept.
Sete Star Sept.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
I 69'd it. All right. Oh, hold on.
So he's the first person to play a sync.
I don't think he's the first person to play a sync.
I mean, in death metal, maybe.
I love that. I mean,
I think...
Where's the crowd? There needs to be more mosh pits, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you think this was actually him doing a performance, or you think it was just him on his way to do some Sete Star Sept shit, and he just fucked around in the bathroom?
I think that's what it was. He was taking a shit, tuning his snare, and then his wife came in and was, or whatever, if it's his wife or not, I don't know. But the chick from Sete Star Sept comes in and is just like, "You want me
do something for my Snapchat?
You want me to record this for Snapchat? Yeah, back."
Ping, 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 ping.
Okay, here's what I've been waiting for all fucking night. Wait a minute, wait a fucking sec. Where's the...
Uh-oh. Bum. And man, you threw our fucking guest out, so... We don't have anything to take up this silence.
You just
Mr.
talk.
Banana Man
Talk,
could
fucker.
be talking.
Talk, fucker.
But I gotta do it instead.
Crazy. Alright.
The banana is so much more articulate than I am.
It fits perfect in your hand. Alright, so... Sam also showed us this fucking band.
Oh my god.
Here we go. If you haven't heard of them, this is Bad Luck 13.
And boy, are they bad luck.
Bad Luck 13 Riot Extravaganza.
Let's watch this devolve into the shit that it's about to be.
Oh my goodness. I'm already excited. Oh, he's hitting him with a fucking trash... He's hitting him with a fucking trash can.
Pyrotechnics right from the offset.
Dude, they threw fucking... Did you see that? They threw fucking fireworks into that trash can and then just threw it in the crowd. Watch. Pop.
He just threw the lid at somebody.
Oh, he just hit him with the steel chair, dude. He's hitting him with the chair. This is beautiful. Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Look at that dude in the corner, hardcore dancing.
Okay, pause it. There's things hanging up on the ceiling. There's 2 little square things. How long do you give them? I give them 20 more seconds.
How long is this video? I give him another minute. Oh my goodness, dude. It's like a fucking hell.
Is that a fucking bag of flour? Like, what?
No, he's got, and this was the stupidest part too. He has a bag, or a trash can full of shredded paper that he just throws on the
fire.
He just pours it all over the crowd while there's a fucking flame juggler and a fire breather standing right next to him, dude. That's beautiful. We gotta get these guys on the fucking show.
This is genius. This is what G.G. Allen would have wanted.
It's fucking great.
Are they opening for, like, Anal Cunt?
I don't know, but they're about to not be opening for anybody. This show's about to get shut the fuck. Oh my god, dude! There's all the tables and chairs and shit. There's another firework. I can't even pay attention to the music. So, how do you like them? Let's keep going.
I think their bassist is slightly out of tune.
That poor venue owner, dude. That poor fucking Ooh!
What the
Did you see him? They got... Yo, that kid just got whopped. Watch. Bop!
Look, he's trying to burn that fucking thing. You see the fucking pyrotechnic trying to burn that square thing?
Oh my god, the chair, dude. With a ladder. So through a fucking ladder. Oh my god, dude.
Well, those square things have lasted longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the gore grind guy's walking around with the metal bat. This make gore grind angry.
Hold on. Is this the one? Is this the one where they end it with like? Oh yeah, there it goes again. That trash can. That poor fucking trash can.
Gore grind angry. Gore grind break ladder.
Gore grind break ladder. Yeah. Okay. So here's the ending of it. Is that the yeah? Dude, listen. They're breaking the fucking windows in the back, dude. They're breaking the fucking windows in the back. Dude, these guys just roll up with, like, I think there's actually, let's see, 3 singers, 2 guitarists.
There's like 9 people total.
Yeah. 3 singers, 2 guitarists, a bassist, and a drummer. But then there's like 10 other motherfuckers that come with them
and just hide in the crowd.
No, not hype. Do you call that hyping?
I said hide in the crowd.
Oh, hide in the crowd. Yeah, they just start throwing shit once they start getting on. And like, what are the owners gonna do? There's like 18 fucking big hardcore wrestling bastards just on stage right now.
Dude,
they're destroying your fucking venue. What are you gonna do?
The video that you and I watched, they were literally playing in front of a fucking, like, extreme wrestling performance.
Yeah, that was one of the, this is back in, I should have mentioned this earlier.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, this is back in, like, early 2000s when they still did this kind of shit, but they definitely dumbed it down by, like, keeping the violence in, like, a steel cage with all the wrestlers in the back. And there's still people that go into the mosh pit and, like, hit each other with, like, light tubes and barbed wire wiffle ball bats and shit. So, like, there's still some violence there, but it's nowhere near as, like,
this level.
Yeah, it's not fireworks and trash cans being thrown.
You saw one dude try to, like, throw the fucking dumpster full of shit, and the guy just, like, grabbed it. Was like, no.
Okay,
no.
So this is the one that they're mostly. The next one, I'm gonna pause it before it starts. So this next one was at Hellfest. I think it was 2002, and this got fucked. Like, oh no, this isn't the one. Oh damn, I should have got the other one. They basically played an auditorium, but I think it was a gym auditorium, like a actual gym with a basketball court and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
And like there was like, oh my god, there had to be at least 200 people in that room, and that place blew up so fucking hard.
It looked exactly like that last one.
Yeah, like when I have this thing up while we're talking about this, just put that right in the middle of the screen where this square is. Mm-hmm. Okay, so like there was like light bulb tubes getting hit, or tubed light bulbs getting hit against people. Mm-hmm. There was steel chairs being thrown into crowds, full trash cans, plastic ones and metal ones being thrown into fucking crowd. There was fucking fireworks and like M80s going off everywhere. They pushed the fucking bleachers back.
Yeah.
And almost ran over a bunch of security guards. It was mayhem. Let's see what this one is. Oh yeah, this one's pretty good too. This one's fucking just immediately.
All the chairs. I like the immediate eruption of just chairs.
Yeah, like they haven't even been playing for a minute.
It's like people just know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, somebody already hit a speaker.
It's all plastic chairs and shit too. It's rolling up like 10 motherfuckers.
This is the most primal ape-like shit I've ever seen.
I know, dude.
This
is literally a riot. That's why they call them fucking Bad Luck 13. If you fucking book these guys, prepare for bad luck. Yeah. Prepare for a riot. Look at the fucking juggler in the background, dude. Oh shit! Roman candles and shit.
They're not giving a fuck. I love it.
And there's like this guy right here with the ponytail. That's the fucking club owner. I thought one of the guys were on fire at first. Yeah, so they're basically kicking them off the stage now. Yeah, they kicked them. Look, they fucking ripped the disco ball out of the ceiling. Let's give it a second. Yeah, there it is. One dude picks it up. Yeah.
Nothing is sacred. Oh, keep the disco ball.
So then there's
Disco's dead.
Then there's like the cops were called and fucking like they basically went right back to their tour bus and left. And this was in '98, dude, in New Jersey.
God, like they fucked up an entire venue. Like they probably fucked up like a good like $2,000 worth of shit.
Oh my god, dude! Like,
minimum.
Okay, so honest opinions though. Honest opinions. All joking aside,
I didn't even hear their music. They didn't even like really play.
How do you feel about that? I mean, like, how do you feel about what just happened?
Oh, I mean, I would never fucking book them. I think they would be an experience to play with.
Well,
it would
hold
be
on.
something to see, but like,
let me do something real quick. All right, continue. I won't interrupt you.
Let me put it this way: if that started happening at a show that I was at, I'd fucking like hide in the corner and probably stick around for as much of the experience as possible before I notice. Like, I would probably start thinking people will start stabbing each other. You know, like I'd be worried about somebody having like a fucking knife.
Yeah. I mean, they probably did. I mean, they have fucking wiffle ball bats covered in barbed wire.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to get hit with that.
Yeah, I do. So here they are now. And as you can tell, they're pretty, yeah, all the shit's in the cage. Oh, that's heavy.
Thanks for giving us the claps at This Is Hardcore.
Yeah, and then, well, the dude who edited this just, like, put a bunch of wrestling shit in that other video that we saw. So, yeah.
The music's good.
See, nothing fucked up is happening. Like, there's not, like, blood or anything like that. Well, I mean, the people are obviously bloody because, well, we missed that part, actually. Some dude just came out, like, the side stage and started, like, knifing him in the forehead. And just had him bleeding and shit.
I mean,
it's literally a fucking wrestling match at a hardcore show. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what it is. But as you can tell, he has to like keep switching back to the older video because there's a lot more fucked up stuff that happens in this video. There's a fucking dude hardcore dancing with a baseball bat covered in barbed wire somewhere. If I can find it, I don't think I can. But he like that's this is one of the older videos right here. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, right here. See how fucking bloody that guy is? And there's a nice big old lot of blood
full
spit.
screen that'll make that the fucking.
Ugh.
Yikes.
That's hot, dude. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
cool.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just get the can. Let me just get the. No, not that one.
That is sanitary.
Oh, no, that's not me. No, not me. No, not that one either.
I'm sure our viewers are fucking gagging.
That one right there, yeah.
I can see the green in it.
Oh, God. Dude, did you see it fucking move?
Yeah.
That was hot.
It was the impact.
Okay, fucking...
But yeah,
I think the music's good, but like...
You're a little over the top.
Yeah, you kind of fucked yourself ever really playing anywhere again. I don't know. I'd go and see him.
Here, so.
I would go and see him. Fuck him.
I mean, let me put it this way. If they happen to show up on a bill, I'd see as much of them as possible until I felt like I was no longer safe.
Well, that's what I'm saying, dude, is like this video is from 2014. The other videos are like 98 to like 2002.
Yeah, like I'd go to Hate 6. Hate 6 is fine. But
wait,
like
Hate 5-6
Hate
is
5-6, yeah.
Wait, Hate 5-6, this is hard. This is hardcore. That's just the video company that took it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, anyway. I think we should call it here, bro. I think it's time.
Okay.
So we're already at 143.
Okay.
Unless you want to... What else do we have? Do you want to go over anything important? Is there anything, like, dire we need to do?
Yes. Yes, there is. Jesus hype.
Jesus hype. Oh, God damn it. This fucking...
Yup.
Of the devil. Put on salvation as your helmet and take the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. Jesus Christ.
His name's Marcus Rogers.
Jesus Christ. We
Dude.
do God, so we do it for God.
Is this like a Skype thing he's doing with people?
No, I think this might just be a video. It might be like a video sermon or some shit.
That's what I'm saying, like...
Chestnut. Jesus Christ of righteousness. We love you, God.
I love you, God.
Shoot.
Doing the row. I love you, God.
Stomping on the enemy.
Did he say pumping or stomping?
Jesus.
I mean, it's contemporary.
He's putting so much energy into it, dude. I'm afraid he might have a fucking aneurysm.
Yeah, right?
Christ, we love you, God.
We love you, God.
Shield. Jesus Christ. Of faith. Voice. Jesus Christ. We love you, God.
Isn't he sinning?
I don't know.
Is he saying God's name in vain?
I wouldn't say in vain. He's doing it in,
Praise.
Praise. So
You're no fun when you're drunk.
The helmet of salvation.
What?
the helmet of salvation is his fucking beanie.
It's his beanie that says Jesus on it.
Wow, and I thought it would have been like a crown or a crown of thorns. Wow.
The helmet of salvation. Oh my goodness. Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
Yo, these are the dog tags of salvation.
No, there's the enemy.
Yo, these are the Tims of salvation.
So we hold up.
Hold up.
Of truth. Jesus Christ. We love you, God. Shoot him.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, so we got the sword, we got some uppercuts.
I just, like, why does he... Okay.
Dude, he just sniffed
I don't
a line
understand
of fucking
this.
cocaine.
I don't understand this. Like, why do you have to look hard to talk about Jesus? Like, are you trying to scare me into being faithful?
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm trying to prove that you can be gangster as fuck and love God, man.
But you can be. Most gangsters are fucking Christian.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
most gang members and fucking mobsters and shit are Christian. Why? Like, I don't get the demeanor.
and if you don't
It's
actually...
like, I understand the contemporary aspect of it, but, like, I don't get the purpose of it. Why are people fucking paying attention to this?
Why would God want you... Like, obviously you're not a gangbanger if you're a true Christian.
Yeah.
And why would God want you pretending that you are by, like, dressing, like, impersonating one, you know? Like,
because he's trying to get to the kids that are gangbangers. And, like
so
maybe
that's a great
I'm
image
sure he's
to portray in front of kids, right? A fucking
Yeah, like,
gangbanger.
he's trying to, like, I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to relate with the kids with the ways that they, I don't know how old this guy is. I'm not saying he's, like, fucking ancient or, like, he doesn't look any older than 30. I'm just saying, like, it just seems like he's using the image wrong, you know, like, and it's not, I mean, like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the image. It's just, it's contradicting.
Oh yeah, contradicting as
Like,
fuck.
One of the ways most gangbangers try to get out of gangbanging is by going to missionary homes, you know, like going to, like, boarding houses for mistroubled youths that are mainly done by mainly Catholics. So, I don't know. I don't get it.
None of this
it
makes
irks
sense.
me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even just the fact that he's praising Jesus. It's the way he's doing it. And now the things that he's saying is like, stomp the enemy. It's like, who's the enemy? Isn't he supposed to be loving?
Right.
Like, aren't you supposed to be loving the enemy?
We gotta fucking use the sword of truth to cut our enemies of non-reason and stupidity. I don't know, man.
Bad Luck 13 has a song called Why Have Enemies When You Have Friends Like This?
Nice.
I mean, that's kind of shadowing here. You right? Right? Yeah. Do we have to finish this? Fuck.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I love y'all. Jesus Christ, continue fighting that good fight and loving each other. And just letting everybody know that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life.
Dude, he's throwing up gang signs.
Dude.
He's throwing up gang signs while talking about praising Jesus.
Okay, buddy.
Are you mental?
Go
Are
over
you
to-
fucking made of chocolate?
Go into your shower, bring a sponge in there with you, scrub those fucking henna tattoos off your face.
Well, he had those on the last episode, too.
Probably bought this. It's probably a Safeway right up the road that's got the little fucking henna tattoos and the gumball
Changes.
machine that he just fucking buys every single. There'll be fucking unicorns and rainbows on there next time.
Tomorrow it's gonna be fucking like the little flower from Mario.
Fuck would you get stars on your face, you fucking dumbass?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind
The
of...
fuck does stars right next to your eye even? You look stupid. Okay, so
That's kind of boo-boo.
go into your shower, scrub that stupid shit off your face, shave that dumb fucking mustache off you, breathe in the steam until you come down off that fucking coke high, and just evaluate what you're doing and like you're putting yourself out here as this.
How ridiculous you look, dude.
People know your name. You're fucking what are they? Marcus Rogers. You can change, man. Be something else. Don't be this.
Like, be a Christian, but, you know...
Tone it down. You're
Tone it down a little bit.
You're like a 15. We need you to tone it back to like
Dude,
an
this guy's
8.
gonna watch the next, like, year or two, this guy's gonna have a mad cult following, and he's gonna, like, take them all to Georgetown for Georgetown 2.
Oh my god, it's all
Or Jonestown. He's gonna take them to Jonestown for Jonestown 2.
Dude, only instead of fucking
Marcustown. Rogerstown.
Oh no. Instead of Gatorade, it's gonna be fucking just Coke. It's gonna be
It wasn't
cocaine.
Gatorade. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it was Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. Fucking instead of Kool-Aid, yeah, it's just gonna be cocaine, dude. Bunch
All right.
of coked up Christian terrorists.
Yeah, I love y'all. Remember Jesus Christ.
We're gonna wield the sword of truth. We love you,
Avalanche.
God.
All right, let's. Are we ending it on that?
Yeah, I think we're good here.
All right, that was a hefty episode. That's probably like almost 3 hours long.
Holy shit.
It's not bad. We might cut some stuff, might not. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Let me get to that 2cam. All right, let me put AJ up on here since he doesn't need to look at that. Thank you for watching, everybody. like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you hate us. Fucking send us some comments. You know,
and let us know things that you want to go over. If anyone finds some quirky material you want us to cover.
If you guys have any complaints about how we run our show, fuck you. But, you know, we'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
But, I'm joking. We take criticism with a grain of salt.
Put all of your complaints and criticisms in our complaints and criticisms bin.
Check out our Facebook, Patreon, Instagram,
all that
Twitter.
Good shit.
If you want to argue with AJ, go to our Twitter and put something stupid like flat Earth theory.
Yeah, do it.
We want some people on our. Even if you don't really believe it, just come up with something to argue with AJ.
Antagonize me.